It's Ben Weissman once again, Realtor and Google/AI expert. And today I want to go over probably one of the most important and my favorite ways to teach agents and other realtors how to use AI. And it's called projects. And my two favorite places AIs to make these projects are Claude and ChatGPT. I just think these are the two most important AIs that agents are familiar with nowadays. So I want to break down what a project really is. And to do that, I want to show you guys how to build a project, how we teach agents to build them, and how we build them for our own team and our own clients for our own production. So let's get right into it. I don't want to hold you guys up. Real quick, if you guys don't already know, we have a paid school community now where you can join and get these types of coaching calls and talk to me, my dad, Mike, one-on-one and get live coaching and support with AI, Google, and marketing, all the amazing things that we teach to thousands of agents. And you really get direct access to me and my dad. So if you aren't part of that community, go ahead, check it out, see if it's something for you. If it is, great, join, happy to have you. If not, we just have a free Facebook group. I'll put links in the description down below. Let's get right into what GPTs or projects are on Claude and ChatGPT. Okay, so I'm gonna start inside ChatGPT, and then I'll also show you really quickly how to do the same thing on Claude. I find that ChatGPT is probably the overall better AI for most agents. I won't get into exactly why that is right now, but we did have a guide at some point put out there. If I can find it, I'll put it in the comments down below. So a project is kind of customizing GPT for one specific task or item or project, right? They're working on. So a couple examples of this are on our team, and we teach our agents that every single client gets a project, and we'll load that project up with everything we can about that client. So if they're on the contract, we'll put in the documents, we'll put in all of our dates and our periods, whatever. We'll put it all into the project on either Claude or ChatGPT, and we'll put in like communication styles we've done with them. Any email that we send them, we'll put in here. So the project starts to really understand the context of this client. So whenever we need anything to send to this client, we can always come to this project, and this AI can help us create an email or a text or any piece of content for this specific client in this project, and it happens very quickly. And it's very little thinking about what to create and how to create it for that client. Another example is we use a content creation project, and that's what we're going to teach you today. So a content creation project, and I'll show you mine here. This one is actually for our coaching side, for coaching agents, but I'll show you the exactly template you need to use to build in a content creation template for production. So all a project is, it's a GPT that is secluded from the rest of all your threads. Because what can happen is when you use these AIs, you use it so often for so many different things, it can oftentimes get confused at what exactly you want to create right now. So making a project, we can feed it just the information that we want it to have and only create content around that information. So have you ever had a problem with AI where you're like, you want one thing and it gives it to you and it goes off on a tangent and it gives you completely the wrong items and you gotta start fresh again? So instead of starting fresh, right, a new chat or a clean slate every single time, you can start a clean slate, but within a given project. So it has the context of just this project, and it's not looking at everything else you used AI to do in the past. It's just looking at what's done on this project. So the way we create a content creation project or GPT, it's kind of the same thing, is we first build a brand template or brand identity. And I'll show you our brand template here. And this is a template that we created for you guys. And you can use this. If you want this brand template, look down below. There's a number that you can just text and you get a link sent straight to you with this brand template. just check out down below. The information will be in the description. And you can get this, and then I'll show you a quick trick. Once you get your brand template, if you highlight the entire template and then right click it and click print, you can actually print it out into a PDF version with the entire template. It's a really quick, fast tip if you want to grab this template for yourself. It's called an artifact actually, but if you want to, it was built with Claude. So, but you can just highlight everything and you hit save as PDF, boom, and now you have the brand template in a PDF format. So let's go, I'll show you this. We'll pull it back up here, go to downloads, bam. Now you have the brand template for yourself, completely blank slate. All you do is go to any GPT, any AI, you upload that brand template and it starts to create it. So how you know, and what is this brand template? Is if you look at it, it goes over very in depth, trying to break down and understand your business. So it has obviously the first thing is right your team name, your market focus, or your geographic area, neighborhoods, regions. What do you specialize in? Luxury homes, first-time home buyers, investment, condos, you name it. And then it has your age range, your income levels you want to work with, life stages, so first-time home buyers, growing families, empty nesters, investors, right? It picks on every single aspect of your business. It even goes into what types of communication styles you like. So here it says professional but friendly, knowledgeable, not too pushy, responsive, and available. It doesn't miss a single item. And all you have to do, and this looks like a lot to fill in, but we've actually made it really easy and really, really cool. So watch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start a new chat. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take that brand template. I'm going to click this little plus sign, click add. I'm going to add in this document, this PDF file, into my ChatGPT. And then I'm going to say, right, help me fill this in. And I'm going to send it. Now, there's already instructions within this document that it's going to make it very easy for you. So here you go. Got it. We can fill it together step by step so it's polished and specific to your brand. Let's start with the first question. What geographic area do you work in and what types of properties do you specialize in? Boom. You answer that question. So let's just say, I'm going to say I work in Huntersville, North Carolina. Now, what I would do is if I was really filling this out and taking my time, and the more time you take to fill it out, the better your results are. I would list out zip codes, towns, cities, areas, counties. I'd put all that in there. So it's very broad, right? But for this sake, I'm just going to show you guys a few quick examples. So what do I specialize in? Let's just say downsizing, right? Okay, now it's gonna refine it for us. Let's make it sound sharper and more client focused. So it says, I help homeowners in Huntersville, North Carolina downsize with ease, selling their current properties for top dollar and finding the perfect next home that fits their lifestyle. Boom. Right? It's building your brand identity for you. Now I can say, great. I can either have it make changes and corrections, right? Or I can say, great, let's move on. Right? Now target client profile. Right, here you go. Age range, income level, life stage, and location preferences. So if there are any neighborhoods around Huntersville that I want to focus on, it really gets down to very small details. It probably takes you about 30 minutes or more to fill this in, but once you have this, it is gold. You will be creating content in minutes. So once you go through this entire document, at the very end, you just say, okay, great. Now please put all of this into a PDF file. It takes everything you just created over the past however long it took you, it puts it into a PDF, and then now you have the core piece of your project. So once you have that PDF, once you have that core piece of your project, then you'll go click new project, and we're going to call it content creator. And I misspelled creator. Create project. And now you'll see blank slate. we have two options here: add files, add instructions. So on the add file section, you click on it, and we're going to click add files, and we'll grab our newly built brand identity and add that file into here. And then over the instructions, all we really need to do is say create content using my brand identity document. All right, so right there, brand identity document. That's all you really need, because it already has every single guideline that you need in that one document right there. You don't have to add a huge long prompt here. You can obviously add as many as you want, as long as the prompt you want, or as you feel necessary, but you don't need it, trust me. Then I can hit save. So now I can click here and I can say, hey, do a web search. I can say, do a web search and find me some content about first-time home buyers programs in Huntersville, North Carolina. Use my brand identity to create a really nice social media post. Boom. It's going to create content perfectly in your voice that you can grab and just share on social media. It's going to be unique. It's going to be authentic because it's coming from you. You gave it every single guideline about you, about your business. It's going to know you as if an assistant knows you, who's creating content for you. It's like having a full-time content creator on your payroll for whatever AI costs a month, $20 a month for GPT. Boom. You can't go wrong with this. Now, what we've done for our project is we'll give it all the links. So we'll feed it home valuation links. We'll feed it first-time homebuyer guide links. We'll feed it links to our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, our website. So that way, whenever it creates content, it can have some call to actions and send people different areas based off of what links. Okay, so that was how to make a project on ChatGPT. And I'm going to show you really quickly what Claude does as well. It's very, very similar. So I'll go over to Claude here. And on the left-hand side, again, you'll see the tab called Projects. It's almost exactly the same like ChatGPT. You pull it open, you click New Project, right? You name it. So again, we'll just call it, Content Creator. And my typing is way off today. So Content Creator, thank you. Right? Here you go, you can describe what you want to achieve. So you can say, we're going to have it create content based off of our project. Well, for now, I'll just say create. And then boom, we have project knowledge on the side here and product instructions. Exactly the same thing here. ChatGPT, we have files and instructions. On Claude, we have product knowledge and instructions. So we click this button here, right? We upload from the device, we add a document, same document, and instructions. You pop it open and you put in the same instructions as we did for ChatGPT. It's exactly the same. The one thing Claude is really better at is creating what's called an artifact. So an artifact that we just saw over here, it's almost like a Claude hosted website where you can build really nice templates and really nice designs, like mini websites, like landing pages that you can go and share. That's how I built this one over here. If you text the number in the description down below to get this brand template, when you open it up, it'll go to this URL, and what you're looking at is a artifact built by Claude. They get really robust and really crazy, and I definitely recommend playing around with Claude if you haven't already. We also feed it some blog templates, and we teach all different kinds of different ways to build this out inside of our school community. If you're curious about joining that community and you want to get more of this kind of content, more unique and more structured, and really group coaching, hot seat coaching with us to implement these strategies, you got to check out our school community. The link's down below in this description. Hope this video helped you guys out quite a bit. And feel free to reach out to us on Facebook, on school, in the comment section, and we are happy to help in any way that we can. Take care, guys, and have a great rest of your day.